Okay, so what I'm gonna do in this video is just take you through my 44 equipment, which is gonna be my glove and my batting gloves that I got for this season of slow pitch softball. And so whether you play baseball or softball, it doesn't matter. The equipment is gonna be the same either way. And so I'm gonna just take you through how it's been holding up because I've used it now for one season of softball and 6 games of a season so far. And yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about it. So if you haven't seen, I have an unboxing and then even a hot water break-in video on this, 2 separate videos, I believe. And so this is my 44. This thing's a beauty. You know, I broke it in just traditional and I've ended up switching to 2 in the pinky just because, I don't know, it's kind of convenient for softball. Quick specs on the glove, it's beautiful and it's sort of just that America thing. 44's logo right there, that's so sick, the like America flag, whatever. But yeah, I went navy blue web and the red palm on the inside. So kind of just subtle, but it is pretty sick. Got Romans 8:31 as well as mine on the thumb. I pretty much put that on all my gloves because it's mine, you know? So this is a Signature Series glove. It's a men's softball model. And really that just means it's gonna have a bit of a bigger web. Sorry, a bigger pocket, not web. It's 12 1/4 Signature Series. I play shortstop. And so I will say one thing, what I've decided, or at least for myself at short, I've decided I would actually rather have I was saying I would rather have a 12, probably 12.5 inch or 12 3/4 inch glove at short for slow pitch softball. Reason is because it's just so big, as in the softball. Softball's so big that you're not gonna lose the ball on a transfer. I can make glove flips with a 12 3/4 glove. I'll show you, I played one game with this glove. So I played one game, but one night, so 2 games with this glove. It's a $17.99, meaning it's 12 3/4. So it's an outfielder glove normally for baseball, but I will say these are fantastic for slow pitch softball. And if you like Wilson gloves and you're only gonna get Wilson, whatever it is, if you want something for slow pitch softball, this is like the perfect glove. Get a $17.99. So that's 12 3/4. And last year I used this, and now this is 12 inches. So it's just 12 inches and it worked great, but there are multiple plays where I was either stretching, jumping, diving, and they hit off the tip of my glove. And now that's a terrible feeling because I know if I have this on my hand, I make the play. It has nothing to do with the glove's fault, it's just simply not long enough. And so I went 12 1/4, kind of bumped it up a little bit. And there's just a little bit of a difference, you can tell, but I need more. So I think the next glove I make for slow pitch softball is definitely gonna be 12 3/4. I'm gonna go 12 3/4 for sure. It's just worth it to me. You know, when I used this one night, I remember we had a perfect balls hit up the middle, super easy glove flip. With a softball, it's just not too big. You can do anything you need to with this thing. You can backhand, you can glove flip. There's no problem having a bigger glove. So in my opinion, there's no reason to not just go with a bigger glove like a 12 3/4. And it's crazy because I mean, I see guys who just use their baseball gloves and slow pitch softball. And I understand that it's a lot of money, so some guys can't just go buy another glove, but it's crazy to me that you can play softball, slow pitch softball with an 11 1/4 inch glove. I've seen multiple guys do that this season at shortstop, which is crazy. But yeah, other than that though, I mean, this thing has been amazing. Had a diving play with this today, hit the ground hard, held it in tight, no problem whatsoever. It really has been great. I've loved it. I have enjoyed the dual welting. Now, the reason I got dual welting, I want to update you guys on this. The reason I got dual welting was because I wanted this to last longer. By this time last year, my glove here was pretty dang loose. Like it was just what it is right now. This glove is super loose. Now this one, it's not like that. This is still stiff, and now it's loose enough to obviously use, but it's still a stiff and sturdy glove, and I love that. I want my gloves to stay stiffer and sturdy, and so in that way, this has been amazing. This has been basically exactly the way I wanted. So very glad about that. And so if you do want a stiffer glove, like a glove that's really gonna last just a little bit longer than one with just like single welting, it does make a bit of a difference if you go dual welting. But yeah, so I mean, my update on this thing is just like any of my other 44s, it has been great. It's been durable. I went red on the palm there, and you can see on the finger stain, It's just ever so slightly red on the finger stain because I have blonde leather, because it does rub away on your fingers a little bit. You can kind of almost tell my hand is just slightly red. Like we came back, we just won 2 games today. I haven't been home for any more than 30 minutes, and so I haven't showered or anything yet. I still have my arm sleeve on, which I'll actually mention that because I have a video on those. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I did an unboxing on these sleeves, and compared to other sleeves, they're incredibly cheap. If you go to their website, they are very cheap. I think I got like 4 or 5 of these arm sleeves. They're B-Driven Sports. This is one of my other ones. It's orange, so I'm not really gonna wear it very often, I don't think. But I love this one. It's John 3:16. I've got the cross. And so anyway, wore it in today's games, and I do love it. It's a great arm sleeve. Now, another big one that I want to talk about are my 44 batting gloves. So if you haven't seen that video, I have a video, an unboxing of those. What was cool about it is I actually had you guys vote and put in like what colors you wanted. And by the time that I stopped the voting or whatnot, it was red, white, and blue that won. So it was kind of cool because we had our red, white, and blue glove for this year, along with our batting gloves. So a little theme going. But yeah, so I mean, I'll show you them real quick. Again, they say mine because they're mine. And you can see, I mean, I've used them quite a bit. You can see that wear on the palm and everything. Now, yeah, I mean, these have been great. I have actually learned to really, really love this dual Velcro. So on it, once you get it on, you have the 2 Velcro straps, and it feels so snug, and I absolutely love it. Yes, it takes a little bit longer to get them on, and other than that, it's so worth it. I mean, it's so worth it. I love the feeling of it. Now, when it comes to the palms, I have no rips in them except for one spot. I have a little rip. You can see it right there, and that's where my ring is. And I've got a big fat ring, so I've worn it many times while my ring is on, and then I started taking it off because it's putting a hole in my batting gloves. So here's my ring though. So yeah, this thing ended up putting a hole in it, which is kind of understandable because it's just metal. So most of my batting gloves that I've ever had, for how much I've used these, would have ripped by now, in my bottom hand specifically, because with my bottom hand, my right hand, I'm a lefty, my bottom hand, I really always get holes in that hand because I like to really throw my hand on that knob. Like if this is a knob, I'm like grabbing it here. And so my update on the batting gloves is basically go ahead and get yourself some because they're awesome. My update pretty much on these batting gloves is that they are high quality. But yeah, I mean, just wanted to kind of update you guys on what I'm using. Really just these 2 are the big thing. Just a reminder to you guys, my wife and I have a package coming in from 44 that is gonna be our way of telling you whether our baby is a boy or a girl, which is just so awesome of them. And so that video is gonna be coming out soon. That video, it could be within the next couple weeks, I believe, because we're just waiting for it to get shipped in. So I'm also kind of excited because 44 recently announced that they have face masks, which is kind of funny, and arm sleeves, and even these like cool headbands. And so I'm actually really excited. I think I'm gonna get a headband actually, and an arm sleeve sometime soon. That's all though.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of your time and commitment to me and my channel. Without you guys, I would never make it far. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please thank you all and have a nice